There was a landmark settlement this past Friday by the National Association of Realtors that is going to profoundly alter the way that housing is bought and sold in the U.S. going forward. So a few quick comments on this. First of all, this sort of goes back to a Kansas City, Missouri lawsuit from November last year. At the time of the ruling, I had talked about this potentially paving the way for a full-scale reshaping of the U.S. Residential brokerage business model. But there was going to be appeals. The NAR vowed to appeal. Ultimately, this past Friday, they settled. So they had been found guilty of basically conspiring to keep agent commissions artificially high by bundling the broker, buyer, and selling agent commissions together. So when we think of property in the U.S. for the last 100 years, the way we think about it is in terms of the seller shouldering the full commission, the fully loaded commission, typically between 5 and 6%, that then gets split 50-50 between the selling agent and the buying agent. Typically, then those agents respectively keep around 2/3 of that commission. The rest goes to the house. Essentially, what happened on Friday is the NAR settled. As a result, there is likely to be unbundling of those two commissions. Going forward, sellers are unlikely to pay the broker buying commission anymore. So now when you sell a house, you're probably going to be looking at paying 2 to 2.5% versus the previous 5 to 6%. And when you buy a house, whereas previously you probably didn't pay anything, now you're probably going to pay something. And the big question mark is, what does that something amount to? And nobody knows. So it could be that we're going to see a number of different models, business models. If you look, for instance, at how real estate gets sold in places outside the U.S., like the UK, Israel, Singapore, basically commissions are around 1 or 2% versus 5 to 6% here. So it's not without precedent globally. I suspect that where we'll end up in a few years' time, and there will be a transition here, is that buyers are going to probably pay anywhere from a fixed rate fee of several $100s to a few $1,000s, depending on the local market, maybe upwards to as much as 1%. But if you think about, selling or rather buying $1 million house, I don't think many buyers are going to, write a $25,000 check for the privilege of, having a bunch of online ads basically sent to them. So all the public companies in this space, from the old Realogy, which is now Anywhere Real Estate, to Remax, to Redfin, to Zillow, all of them just got absolutely pounded on Friday. We've been short Redfin, RDFN, for quite a while. This stock's down about 40% since the start of this year. This is going to bring a lot of other brokers more into their neck of the woods, which is actually going to make the competitive environment very challenging for them.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.